First Minister.
Come in. I wanted a chance to talk to you, Jonas, away from the negotiations. Please. It's difficult for me, Jonas. Seeing you sitting across the table, acting as the representative of another planet.
It's not easy for me either. But I made my choices and I'm going to stick by them.
I'm sure you thought you were doing the right thing.
Oh, I know I did the right thing. StarGate Command is going to use the Quadria to come up with technologies that may one day save this world from an enemy you can't possibly imagine.
You were one of the most promising young men any of us had ever seen. Our people had such high hopes for you.
You're not the only one who was disappointed.
I know that you think this is the same old bad blood resurfacing again. Just another round of petty violence. But it's not. This time, Jonas, we face total defeat.
Then get back to the negotiating table. Give up some land. You do whatever it takes.
You know how much the Turanians and the Andaris hate each other? Do you really think that they overcame 200 years of prejudice just to get us to give up a little land? They mean to destroy us, Jonas. This is merely the first step in a fight for world domination, and the Quadria is the only advantage that we have. And that is where you come in, my friend.
I come in.
You're a man of unique talents, Jonas. And despite what you did, I know that it's not too late for you to serve your country. I'm offering you a second chance to do that.
If you're asking me to gather information about Earth technology, that's not going to happen. I will not betray my friends.
On the contrary, I'm asking you to help a friend. Dr. Kieran hasn't been the same since you left. Unfortunately, the strain of completing the Quadria project has taken its toll. Lately, his behavior has become increasingly erratic.
How do you mean?
We're concerned that in his current state, he may be prone to errors of judgment. We want someone to watch over him.
You can spy on him?
He trusts you, Jonas. And he's still very important to us. If you do this, you will be granted a full pardon. You will be reinstated into your position at the Academy. Your life will resume as though none of this had ever happened. It's time, Jonas, for you to come home.
Been under a lot of strain.
I can't concentrate anymore. I've got these headaches and my mind wanders.
It'll all be over soon.
Do you think I should take Colonel O'Neill and the others to meet the resistance.
They can help.
I don't know if I trust them.
You trust me, don't you?
Of course.
Don't worry then. Everything's gonna be fine.
You have surface-to-air missiles that are capable of destroying enemy bombers before they reach our cities.
Yes, we do. But we can't give them to you.
It's purely a defensive technology.
Yes. And then one day you take down enemy aircraft defending their cities, and quite suddenly, yes, quite suddenly, they become not just defensive, but offensive.
Any superior defensive technology can ultimately be turned into an offensive advantage.
But we are not the aggressors here.
You said you wanted a quick and decisive victory. Now, we can only assume that that means you intend to press any advantage that we give you.
Yes, as a means of saving lives.
First Minister?
Excuse us a moment.
This is proving quite fruitless. Have you spoken with your professor? No, I haven't seen him today.
We've just received intelligence that the Turanians are massing their troops on our northern border.
Have they broken off diplomatic relations?
Not yet.
Well, then there's still a chance. Maybe we could talk to them.
You?
Well, StarGate Command has teams of skilled diplomats. It might help to have an objective third party at the table.
No, I'm afraid that's impossible.
Why?
That would require us to reveal the existence of the StarGate.
Maybe that's not such a bad idea. I mean, once they realize the kind of advancements they can acquire through peaceful negotiations, they might not be so eager to attack.
You are asking us to reveal something to our sworn enemies that we have yet to admit to our own people.
Looks like it's time you did. Think about it. If everybody knew that this was just one in thousands of inhabited planets, don't you think that they would start focusing on their similarities instead of their differences?
That's a noble sentiment, Jonas. Of course, if it were that simple, I'm sure the existence of the StarGate would be public knowledge on Earth as well. Isn't that right, Colonel?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Professor, it's me.
Jonas?
Yeah, Professor, open up.
Something wrong?
It's Thomas. Thomas Lead. He's another one of the scientists on the Quadria project.
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
He was transferred overnight. They cleaned out his office and they won't say where he went.
Was he a member of the Resistance?
I recruited him myself. God, now I'm going to get arrested.
No, we don't know that.
This is not the first time it's happened. About a month ago, it was Dr. Silas. They said he was transferred as well, and he hasn't been seen or heard from since. We were the 3 original members of the project. Now I'm the only one left.
All right, we're out of here.
You leaving?
The negotiations are going nowhere. You're not helping us, and quite frankly, your organization is about to be exposed.
Wait! We're going to make our move in 2 days, but we need your help.
What are you proposing?